If you want to create your own AI influencer videos on autopilot, this video will show you how simple it can be. So I'll run over this n8n workflow on how to create these influencer videos. If you want it on autopilot, first trigger here, because I've been testing, I've got this on execute as a click. You would just need to change this over to a schedule trigger. We open up there, you can see we can have this to do daily, or we could make this create a video every hour, even every 10 minutes. On here, we've got it to execute on a click. We click on here, workflow executes. The first thing it does is get the information on what video you would like it to create from Google Sheets. You can see within this node here, this is the sheet we'll take a look at in just a second, and it's pulled the information specifically about the video prompt so it knows what it's going to create. Let's take a look at that. All I've done with this is I've got ChatGPT to write me a list of 30 different influencers with a bit of diversity across different characters because I want to try out, see what's working best. To run the workflow, I just click for production and then it will pick up the next one. Once the video has been created, it puts the URL into here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend the workflow so this automatically posts to TikTok and Instagram. So I'll have it update this to for publishing, and then these will be the captions. I'll do that in the next video. If you don't want to miss that, if you want to use this workflow and you're going to get it to auto-publish, then make sure you like, subscribe to this channel and you won't miss that video. Back to the n8n. After it's grabbed that prompt, this is the AI agents prompt. So the task is to create a video prompt as guided. If you want to copy this, please by all means do. Just pause the video there, copy that. And then we've got a system prompt that just explaining to the AI agent what is it that we want you to do. Again, feel free to copy this. Pause the video on that. The output from this is the video prompt we're going to send across to our video model. On this, we're using KIE.AI to access Google's Veo3. I've found that KIE.AI is the most cost-effective way of accessing Google's Veo3. What we do, have a look in this node. We've got a HTTP request. We're posting that request to KIE.AI, and we're going to use the Veo model to generate. If you want to have a look at how you do this, if you head over to KIE.AI's website, you can have a look at the API documentation, set up a credential if you don't already have one, and then this is the way that KIE.AI want to receive the request. You can either copy that. The bit that you see in green here is a dynamic value. You can see on this side, that's the result of what our AI agent has put out. There's the prompt that we're going to be sending across and the other information. Again, you can check that out on KIE.AI's website if you have a look at their documentation or copy what I've got. Once we post that request to create the video, it doesn't happen instantaneously. It takes a minute or two for AI to create that video. So the next node we have there, just simply a wait node. It's going to wait 3 minutes. And then we're going to, this time it's a HTTP request to get, and we're going to look and get the status of that video. The next node is an if node. And what happens here, look, so we might wait these 3 minutes. Sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's slower. What we'll do is, if it can't get it, so it's looking to see if it's been successful. If it has, then it will route through to the get videos node. If it's not, then it will route around the false. It'll wait another 3 minutes and then try and get the video again. Once it's successful, what we need to do, we send a HTTP request. We've got the dynamic value for the URL. We can click view here.
Creators want 10 clips by tomorrow, 1 photo, 1 line, UGC on autopilot.
There's an example of the video. And then the last node here is the Google Sheets node, just to update. I want to update that same spreadsheet, same row, saying that one is complete. Where we do that, matched using an ID. If you're setting this up, what you need to do is just click onto schema down the bottom there, and then we can drag that across. ID is one of the columns that I've got on that spreadsheet just for this purpose. You can drag that across. There's your dynamic value for ID. You need to type in on that production status, type in done there. The video URL is the dynamic value, which comes from here. This is our results URL. So this will be sent over to our Google Sheet. You can just copy and paste that into a browser tab, and that will load that video up if you want to have a look. And then all of these other ones are left blank at the moment, like they're already on the sheet apart from publishing status. And what I'll do, like I say, I'm going to update this so it does publish automatically. Will amend this as a part of that and put publishing status to for publishing. But I'm yet to build out that part of the workflow, so don't forget, like, subscribe, and you can catch that video. And that's it. If you've got any questions, please feel free, leave them in the comments. Have a great rest of your day.